Arsenal against Tottenham, against Everton, I think we know Everton has taken a rest because they have not been playing. They did not play on the weekend, and also midweek they have not played, and Arsenal have played on the weekend and midweek. We're expecting Arsenal to be very tired, but you know the likes of Bukayo Saka, he can come from injury and perform like he has never get injured at all. So I will maybe bank on captaining Bukayo Saka in this week. Is the week that people think he will not maybe perform, then this is the week I think Arsenal will perform against the Everton team.
Hello, guys. Welcome and welcome again to another week of the Triple Cup Show. A very nice evening after Champions League. And then today's a big show. I got so many guys. And then we said the pod will be on the road for this month, I think so. And then you always know when we're on the road, we get some new guys as always. I don't know. Football-wise, it's been a nice weekend, nice week. I know some guys, they have so many voices from 2 weeks continuous. They're winning some goals. And who else, man? So today we got a guest. A Chelsea fan also, by the name Brigadier. What's up, G?
Yeah, Brigadier here.
Yeah,
from Renaissance AD Media.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how have you been, man? Football-wise, which team do you support?
great. Of course, Chelsea.
Okay.
Pride of London. NATO 7.
We have another guy for the Pride of London. I don't know. Man like Joshua, an Arsenal guy also. Who is the Pride for London? Let's start from there.
We don't say.
Okay, on the other side, man, I got my Manchester United also fan. Man like Samba. Have you been, man? It's been quite a while since we did a thing, yeah?
Yeah. I've missed a couple of, I think 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah?
But good also to feature others on the same pod.
Okay.
But we good. Manchester, we're rebuilding slowly. Rome was not built in a day, so let's just put our expectations down, kidogo.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the other side, man like Joshua, Arsenal. Man, you guys, last week you were so happy. You know, the comments which I got, it was like this. If there was somebody who was happy, man, it was Joshua. How are you feeling now?
Why?
Your fans, they want to hear just from you only. That's all.
Why am I happy, man?
I don't know. Tell them, because the last
I
episode
don't understand.
you nearly reached the ceiling. You know.
Oh yeah, you know that time because I think when Arsenal, I'm usually very happy, especially when they're playing against Manchester United, because like 99% of my friends are Manchester United fans. So anytime maybe we win against Manchester United, like I'm over the moon, because I know that I have pulled down some of the some of my friends who I think if we could have lost that game, my phone will be bursting with everyone texting and calling. So at least I saved the day. Arsenal saved the day by winning against the mighty Manchester United.
Okay. So I don't
Yeah.
know, man. Manchester United wise, I think, man, we are still not yet there, but I think Amorin is doing something, so I think we should give him some bit of time, yeah. But football wise, it's not good because at the day of recording, Manchester United, we have not yet played at the game. I think our game it's next. So after that, I think that's when we can judge, because now it will be the 3 games which we'll know what will happen with him. And then us having a Chelsea guy, man, your team. I don't know, where can we start? Because many guys, if you talk to any guy who's a Chelsea fan, he's saying, you guys are still not on top 4 race. You're just planning your things. But according to what you guys are you're planning, and you're playing, you know what you want, but you out here, you all guys are saying, we are not on the top race, but we know everybody in Chelsea knows you guys are on the top race.
I think everyone rated Chelsea off, as we were rebuilding our team.
Okay.
We were coming up, buying players, putting players in places like left, right wing, central and everything. And everybody was like, Chelsea's just buying players. But they didn't see Chelsea selling other players to buy other players who are good.
Okay.
And that's what has made Chelsea to be at that level as we're speaking. And that's what Manchester United should do.
Buy 1,000 players?
Of course, you have to reshuffle the team.
Okay,
You
Joshua.
need to be there.
Yeah.
Do you think that idea is wise, man?
Now, when Todd Boehel bought Chelsea, he had an idea whereby he has to put a new face of Chelsea because he has seen that Chelsea team maybe it is aged because most of the players there I think they were getting old. The likes of N'Golo Kante, Azpilicueta, so many players they were getting old. So it was a time to sell them off, and also they saw most of the players their wages was very high. So it was best for them to sell them and replace them with a youngster, whereby it will be easy to control them, especially money wise. Because if you buy a teenager and maybe you will be paying him 60,000, 70,000 per week, it will be easier than having those players that you are paying 350,000 per week and they're not even performing that well. So I think Todd Boehel is visionary what he was doing, and so far so good. We have seen the season whereby Pochettino was there. He was trying everything. At the end of the season last season, that's when we see the team was getting that thing that they were trying to do. The gel was there, and when Enzo Maresca came in, I think he found it very simple. Already most of the players have gelled, and he was very ruthless because you saw what he did to the likes of Sterling, the likes of maybe this guy Chilwell. He was very ruthless, and he knew what he wanted in the team. That's why he maybe put aside those type of guys that he think they are not equipped to play in the type of game that he needs. So the idea is good. Manchester should replicate such a thing. It's the same thing that Mikel Arteta did, even though we didn't buy so much players the way Chelsea have done, but we can see the idea which they have instilled in Chelsea, and is very commendable idea.
Okay, when I watched the game yesterday, because still we have the Chelsea guy here, Malek Brigadier. Your game, Cucurella, is it the boots or he was trashed before he removed the boots? That's one thing.
You saw after and before the boot,
Okay,
so you can judge the result before and after the boot.
okay, but also on the
Been a good player.
okay, but also on the other side, the London guy, yo man, Spurs. What's happening with Spurs, man? It's not Spursing.
Let me tell you about Spurs. I told you the other time that Spurs is a team that you cannot predict what they will do the next game. Because this maybe today they can win a very difficult game like the way they played against Man City.
Yeah.
And maybe you may say that Man City was the team which was very trashy to an extent whereby Tottenham beat them easily. But we have seen Tottenham beating Man City each and every time, apart from the time Arsenal need to win the league. That's when they cannot even beat Man City. I don't understand. Last season they were supposed to beat Man City and we win the league, but they were not able to do that. And I don't think if they did it intentional or it was just Arsenal bad luck.
Okay.
Anyhow, Spurs now. Ange Postecoglou, I think you remember last time when we were talking that Ange doesn't learn at all because even though they are playing an attacking football, but you have to know the team that you are playing against. You have to know when to defend and when to attack. You have to know when to possess the ball and when to control the midfield. I think his midfield is dead and his defensive voice, the highland they are playing is really costing them a lot. And at the end of the season, I think Ange Postecoglou's job will be in jeopardy in case they continue playing like this because I don't see them maybe qualifying even for Champions League next season.
Okay. On that side, Malek Samba, when we watched the game on the weekend, this team, Man City, we said Pep is, we thought like okay, Haaland is back now, but after I watched the game, I don't know. On the weekend, Man City win with a very good margin, but Haaland did not score, but he was part of what led to one goal. But also when we watched the game yesterday on the Champions League, this game were beaten by Juventus, but also the Man City stadium, the guys were told not to leave on the pitch while the game was, because after 2 goals, like Arsenal and was it Aston Villa or West Ham? Last time you guys bought them, I think 4, and then they left, and then the other it turned the other way around. So yesterday, Man City were told you can never leave the pitch here. So when you watch this kind of thing, do you think Haaland time is over, or Pep time is over, or the thing which we said, maybe KDB is not yet there where he must be, and then Kovacic being part of the injury in the team, and also them not having Rodley? Can it be the reasons why?
Well, looking at how Manchester City have been performing, first of all, I can say it's Pep's era is over, and I wish him all the bad luck.
Why, man?
I'll just keep on saying that. I mean, oh, yeah, okay, winning four titles in a row, man. We don't like that. No, we don't. You know, Arsenal had a crazy performance the season. Manchester City won it. Uh, Klopp got tired of Pep's competition and left. I think when if Klopp remained, he would have been dominating now. So I cannot base. We had the argument of Rodri, but yet again, if you are a top coach, you need to build other players to play that role. We have seen clubs like Chelsea, clubs like Arsenal, Manchester United, trusting very young players to play certain positions.
Okay.
Look at Liverpool. Look at how Bradley performed against Real Madrid. He was there sweeping Mbappe off the feet. You know, that is a job we would expect Van Dijk to do, but an 18-year-old boy is doing. So, yes, Rodri did what he could do, but we cannot keep on saying that it's Rodri, it's Rodri. So, I think also Haaland as a player is a little bit devastated because looking at the chances Kevin De Bruyne is giving to him, he's just bashing the ball over to the goalkeeper. He's no longer clinical.
Okay.
There were times when Haaland was being given the ball and you would expect him to do something, and he does the imaginable and scores. Right now, he just wants to see the ball at the back of the net and not concentrating on how to finish it. So I think it will take time because when Pep brought in Haaland, it was all we all knew the game. It was just like when Rooney was in Manchester. Get the ball, get it to Rooney.
Okay.
Get the ball, get it to Rooney. But right now, and he didn't have players. He sold players like Julian Alvarez. These were big people were underrating them. They were not marking them, but they could do a very decent job. They could even assist Haaland. So I think Pep's era is just over. We just hope they continue losing.
Okay.
Let that contract be terminated. We will be happy as Manchester United fans. Yes.
Okay. Okay. On the other side, man. Today, if you watch I'm rocking the Egyptian jersey.
Yeah.
Man, like Salah, Liverpool, man. This team, I think, is becoming mad. When we think it's their time to be beaten, that's when they come up and do something. I don't know. But in the Champions League, these guys are topping. But on the weekend, unfortunately, some guys said another team lost because Everton did not play the game. Because there is one Saban. And then on the other side, for those guys who play fantasy, I know they have so many, I don't know, anger, or I don't know what I can call them. Because you guys, some of them played Salah and their captain was trash. If you don't have somebody like a Palmer, the week was so bad for you on the captain side. But on the other side, when you watch a team like let's say Liverpool, Ancelotti, we have said again and again, he's being the best coach we can ever imagine. Because he did not change so much from what Liverpool was when he came in, but he went on and then he trusted the players, and that's what you can see. But Josh, when you watch your game also, do you think when you come about this one, trusting the players, do you think Amslot is doing the best with what he has, or he's doing the best with what he found there and he's still giving on? Because their games, you cannot find anything stress is like anything different, much different like the other games. Plus also on the other side, guys are saying somebody like a Salah and Van Dijk, all of them, they're not yet been added like the contract, so we don't know what will happen to them. What's your thoughts?
I can go back to what Samba was talking about, Lodri. Yeah, it's very difficult for maybe understanding why the team is not performing, and most of the people are saying the team is not performing because of the absence of Lodri. And this one you can say is because of the over reliance of one player. You can find like we have it was noticed when Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard were absent on Arsenal, and we saw Arsenal game depleting, and their performance went down. The chances creation were very low. We end up relying on set pieces as our only weapon, whereby it was even difficult for us to convert those kind of set pieces because Bukayo Saka is on the forefront of producing um, of attack, especially the delivery of his corners together with the Declan Rice. So this one you can say is characterized by a single person performer, and managers should be very critical in this kind of scenarios whereby they just overuse one player. They need to be able to rotate players, even though it's difficult because you find that a player consistency, it makes a coach to build a team around that player. And you can see it happened this one to Kolopama in Chelsea last season, whereby Kolopama was the most relied person in Chelsea. If he was absent, you are very sure that Chelsea will lose that game. It has been different this season. You have seen Enzo Maresca is not even caring who is Kolopama. Kolopama is performing the way he's supposed to perform, but you can see some games they are going. Kolopama is not even producing any assists or maybe creating any chances of scoring a goal. But Chelsea is winning the game maybe with 3 to 4 goals. Last season it was different from what is happening now, and this is what teams supposed to do. And we have seen Mikel Arteta trying at least to be integrating the likes of Ethan Monelli to the team to make sure that we will not be having this problem in the absence of Odegaard. So we can be able to have somebody who will replace Odegaard and have those dynamic whereby, yes, he's a different player than Odegaard, but you can adapt to what he's playing, and maybe we can be able to create those kind of chances and score goals more than when Odegaard is not there. So what I can say is this is the responsibility of a coach. He has to make sure that the team is adapting to the new system each and every time. About Anslot and the season that he has had, we can summarize it by saying that Anslot has been very very good, and you can see the season has been characterized by the team performance and tactical approaches, which are very different, and the development of young players like Daud had said, the likes of Colobladri. We need those kind of coaches who will who will be adapting each and every time, and the absence of a player will not affect the team that much, like we have seen in Arsenal and Man City. Salah, Trent, and Van Dijk have not signed their contract in Liverpool, and it's worrying, especially for Trent because he's a young player. But for Van Dijk, he's 33, and you can say somebody like Mo Salah is 30 something. So it's not that worrying for them. But according to the numbers that Salah is producing in Liverpool, he has been very consistent. The other day in Champions League, he scored his 50th goal of Champions League, and it placed him among the number 10 all-time Champions League goal scorer. So Salah is producing the goals, is producing the assists, and maybe in 10 games, I think he has scored 10 goals and 5 assists. So it's somebody that you can rely on. And in case we see a game of Liverpool without Salah, then there we realize how can Liverpool be in the absence of that kind of a player like Salah. Uh, and you can see if Ancelotti has really done a very good job by maybe adapting to the absence of that kind of player and his caliber, or if it will still be the same idea, the same sheet, the same toilet like Arsenal and Man City. I can see a game between Manchester United and Man City. This is a game I would like to captain somebody like Haaland, even though I don't own him. But those people who have Haaland this game, they can captain him, because we have seen how Manchester United they are playing is very difficult. They are playing a very difficult game. They are possessing the ball. They are not conceding a lot of goals. But City, the rivalry between them, the Manchester United, Manchester derby, maybe they can try to poke some hole inside, because Man City they are very good in finding those small spaces. And if the likes of Bruno Fernandes, he has been very sloppy. You see the passes that he has been giving away. So if Bruno Fernandes will be giving away those kind of passes and they get somebody like De Bruyne or maybe Ilkay Gundogan, I think they will be getting Haaland, and Haaland will be scoring those kind of goals in case maybe he became the lethal Haaland that we usually know. So if I have Haaland in this game, I can captain him. Even though I don't have Haaland, Arsenal against Tottenham, against Everton, I think we know Everton has taken a rest because they have not been playing. They did not play on the weekend, and also midweek they have not played. And Arsenal have played on the weekend and midweek. We're expecting Arsenal to be very tired, but the likes of Bukayo Saka, he can come from injury and perform like he has never get injured at all. So I will maybe bank on captaining Bukayo Saka in this week. Is the week that people think he will not maybe perform, then this is the week I think Arsenal will perform against the Everton team.
Okay, Brigadier, on the other side, where Chelsea are playing against Brentford, do you think this is the week you can go for somebody like a Jackson or Cole Palmer still, or no?
Of course, I'll go for Cole Palmer.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the kind of games where he shines,
Okay.
And I think he has to be. I think this is the game that he has to become on top and be a top scorer.
Okay, for me, I just say
A lot of goals that he's gonna
bank.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I'm saying as always, I still have Salah, so Mr. Always delivery. So I think I still have Salah on my team. Yeah, for the captain. So man, big thanks to all those guys subscribing, liking, sharing. It's a good thing, man. And then having a new guy on the pod, man, it's nice, man. Man, Brigadier, man, it's big thanks to have you, man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for welcoming me.
Okay.
What a beautiful platform.
Okay, man. I think next time when you have the pod, I think I'll also be dropping you here and there, yeah, once in a while.
No problem.
Okay.
My pleasure.
Yeah, man. I think you can plug your thing, man. You're big producer.
Yeah.
Big things, yeah.
Yeah, I do color grades. I've done color grades of music.
Okay.
Color grading.
Okay.
I do it in DaVinci,
Okay.
It's a new app where I do it. So and I'm from Renaissance AD Media.
Okay.
So you can maybe my number will be on.
Okay, we'll put it there. Man, if you're watching the pod today, you will notice some changes. The lighting, it's a bit nice. So yeah. we got the guy, we got the guy with the machine. So to welcoming us also, it's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, man. Having you also, yeah. Malik Samba, man, what's next? I think your thing prediction this week is there or wrong?
Yeah, just hand me over the phone and then we.
I think because of the time, we think we'll also put the link on the description for the prediction of this week. Yeah, I think also, guys, don't forget to check Samba channel. Yeah. He always posts there the prediction of the games before it starts on the end. So it's a good thing also, man. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man.
We'll do the predictions, then you'll be able to. Yeah.
I'll put, man. Joshua, big thanks, man. And last words for the Arsenal fans who are waiting and the haters, as you say.
I think you saw what the West Ham goalkeeper did, Fabianski. I think he knocked Gabriel down. I think it was one way to make sure Arsenal they're not scoring the goals with the set pieces. But Saliba is doing his things. He's also scoring with his butt. So we can score with anything as in set pieces. And ole, set piece king, we are here. And we'll show you no matter what.
Okay. So, man, I think it's been nice for all of us being here. Man like Dawood, I think it's nice having the guys. Till next week, same place, same time. Adios.
Adios.